This is the ETC automatic bobbin winder. This is a must-have machine for any embroidery shop that winds their own bobbins. Here you have your underthread, and the underthread is fed through the guides and then through the tensioners at the top. It's imperative that you set the bobbin thread at the right tension so that the bobbins are wound correctly, and more important, when you're using them, the thread comes off your machine at the right tension. Now, the way this machine works is, here you have a hopper, and in this hopper you place your empty bobbins. You can fill in a few. Don't overload the machine, but make sure you've always got bobbins in there. The next stage is to thread your needle with your underthread. So that goes in like this, and it's important that the thread falls straight. It should be in the middle of that spindle, and the reason for that is that when your bobbin comes out here, it catches the thread between the spindle and the bobbin, and that's what makes the whole winding mechanism function. So make sure that your thread is there and through the needle guide. This screw here is to adjust the amount of underthread you have on your bobbin. Make sure that this is set correctly. You don't want to overwind the bobbin, otherwise you'll have problems using it, and you don't want to underwind it, because then you're just going to have to keep changing bobbins. This one here, this is the sensor that tells the machine when your bobbin is wound, and it lets the bobbin release, and when the bobbin is released, it comes out the bottom here and a new one is inserted. So I'm just going to show you how this operation works. Now, this is the first time that you feed the machine. After you fed it, as long as you keep bobbins in the machine, in the hopper, you won't need to do this again. So there you've just seen the bobbin came down, dropped into place, and it's caught the thread between the bobbin and the spindle. The next thing we have to do, and this is very, very important, and I can't stress this enough, is we need to place the thread in the guide. If you don't do this, your bobbin will not wind correctly. Okay, so we just load this a little bit more by hand. There you go. Now everything is winding automatically. So we push the spindle, the case back up, and just switch it on to automatic. But I'll leave this down for a minute so you can see the process in operation. You can see the thread winding side to side. This is very important. If that doesn't happen, your bobbin is not being wound correctly. You'll notice as the bobbin gets full, it will stop, cut and fall down, and a new one will fall into place. There you go. Your new bobbin has been loaded, your old bobbin has been ejected at the bottom. This is a very, very simple operating machine, but it gives you perfect bobbins every time.